Okay, so I actually started recording on time this time. We're going as Wolf the Huntress. Yeah, seriously, it's not asking me to link my Twitch with my YouTube channel or anything like that. So I don't know how it's going to appear on YouTube. If I have to, I'll just upload that short little video, and you know, Roddy's the only person that really watches those videos, so he won't even need to watch that one because he's already in there. Well, I checked on my YouTube channel, and there's nothing uploading to it or anything like that. Also, the stream would be going, like, super crappy if it was exporting. Well, no, because it would all be from... It'd all be online. Maybe once it's done, it'll pop up. We'll see. I just don't know how it works. If it's all done server side, we might have a new way to do this, so we can only have to be uploading the videos that I make when I'm offline. Because that would be freaking dope. I spend a lot of time uploading videos. And if Twitch can handle it... It's a fantastic Mr. Fox reference for all you plebes out there. You didn't get it? I'm embarrassed to know you. We'll see. That would be really fucking awesome to have Twitch take care of all that for me. I would just have to go back and add the thumbnails. Sounded like Courtney. Remember that?
Yep.
She couldn't say...
She didn't want to get arrested because she didn't want to go to jail.
Yeah. To gel?
Yeah.
She could not say anything that ended in ale for some reason, so she would ask for a pillow, which is not a pillow, it's a pale ale.
Very particular about her ears.
The only thing about doing it that way would mean I would basically have to well, no, I guess I could just make multiple highlights. Huh. Oh shit. We're fucked. Yep. Yeah, there's no way out of that one. I'd already used both of my blanks. Feels good to never get a lead guide. Feels real good. Feels real fucking good. Oh well. Feels good. I love that those two guys just basically handle themselves. You SO of a B. SONOF of a B. Yach. Yach. So there's this movie. Okay, I've been talking about the 90s a lot, not because I'm like feeling nostalgic or anything, but just because I'm old. It says I just got a thing saying my Twitch export to YouTube succeeded. Let me give me a second. That was too fast. Yeah, no, it's not anywhere on there. Let's see. What does the email say? This is a really exciting portion of the video where I try to figure out how this upload happened. Ah, it's tied to my other account. Oh my god, that sucks. So I gotta figure that out, and then this actually would work. Huh. Huh. Okay. So I'll have to get that video downloaded and then re-upload it to the right channel. Yeah, started off this run really poorly, as I have a lot of runs recently. Man, I wish I had gotten that blank before I went in the boss. Every time that happens, I think that, like, the screen has just died or something.
What, when I teleport?
Yeah. Jesus. My lover, be my lover, yeah. Don't be afraid. Wait. I didn't mean to hurt you. Scare you.
So
That's
help
what.
me, Jesus.
So help me, Jesus. Yeah, but that's why I've been talking about the 90s. And you guys remember in the 90s where you would wear big old baggy pants? God, the past was stupid. Nowadays, everybody's like, tight pants, please.
TP, please.
I feel like there's not gonna be another spot to sell this, so we're getting rid of it. Is the stream actually going? I do not know. Let me. Says it is, but everything's being weird. Let's see. Yes. Okay, cool. I'll have to change my preferences. Yeah, I'll have to look up a lot of stuff to get that going to the right spot. But it looks like if I ever forget to record, I have an option for it at least. I'm probably not going to prefer to do direct uploads because you can't schedule those. So it ends up either I make them private and then
Unprivatize them?
Yeah, take them off on the right day, which I will never remember when to do that, or I just make them public immediately and they can't come out as dailies, which is my little secret trick as to how I get a Gungeon up every day. I'm not really playing it every day. I'm not. Jackie and I watched The Disaster Artist, a movie about a movie that I haven't seen, and it's fine. I don't like movies about things that really happened because they have to make it like I don't know, a tale of triumph in the face of adversity. And it could have just been a weird millionaire decided to make a movie that turned out to be bad. And it's just bad. I mean, I know he has the whole cult following and everything now, but they're making it like this thing where the friend and co-star, like, I don't know, they lost their friendship and then they gained it, and then they got standing ovation at the movie because everyone was like ha 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 at the premiere. But I bet in reality no one who was in that movie that went to the premiere was very happy to see that it was a pile of fucking shit. Or they had realized it way before then. It wasn't like no one had seen a cut of the whole thing and realized that it was hilariously bad. Because that doesn't make sense. Like, I don't know. I don't know how it works. Do you have, like, straight up no idea the quality of a movie while you're recording it? Is it only after it's all done do you have some suggestion of it being worth a shit or not? Because I feel like you probably have at least a little idea. Dude, her hood pulling off the top of her head when she dodge rolls is one of the neatest little touches in a pixel-based video game of all time. I guess that's true. I mean, you can see at least some semblance of it though, right? Like, everyone on board for Suicide Squad had to be like, man, this is garbage. All these lines, like, there had to be a moment where, oh my god, I almost called her Tanya Harding because she played Tanya Harding. What was her name? No, the lady. William Smithella. William Smithella. No, when Margot Robbie realized that, like, this feels worse than everything else she's ever done. No matter how much of herself she gave to it, the project is just garbage. Yeah, I guess the amount of post-production stuff would have a big hand in it. Oh my god. If you're filming like 30-second scenes at a time, and then they're taking and making something else of it. But I would say with The Room, they could probably tell that the way it was being put together.
I think Tommy didn't realize it though.
Yeah, but
Because he was denser than a dipstick.
yeah, I'm sure that Mr. Vissot thought it was gold from script to first printing. But everybody else would, like, in the movie, it just had them all, like, laughing for the first time at the theater during the premiere in The Disaster Artist. And I was like, I don't think they went from no idea to, you know, this is hilarious at the premiere. That was some good dodging there.
Good dog.
Whoa, almost bad dodging there. Don't be afraid, I don't mean to skirt you. So help me, Jezebel. Woo, that was close. I couldn't have those sick moves in the freaking Bullet King fight. I want you for mine. Yeah, Icebreaker is always going to be welcome in my cadre? I don't think that's the right word.
If that's a group of people.
Yeah, I'll call it a cadre. This game, guns are people. Well, bullets are people. Let me think it over.
Those are the guns that are anthropomorphic. Like the ones with drag gun throws.
Yeah.
Eyeballs.
No, he throws knives
Knives. Yeah, nice.
that hold guns that shoot bullets. But Gunther is a gun person.
I mean, the drag god itself is a gun.
Yeah, but he's not a person.
But he's sentient.
Is he? Or is he just lines of code? I didn't see the Matrix. The only person who can say that is my wife, who has seen Fiddler on the Roof 30 million times and not the Matrix once. What should we watch tonight? How about Fiddler on the Roof again? That's a beloved movie. I don't beloved it. Super myself. My wife has this, let's just say, fascination with Judaism and Jewish culture. That she doesn't. She's not even totally aware. She bought this necklace and she's like, "Ooh, that necklace is super pretty." And I'm like, "Yeah, that necklace is just a Star of David." Like, and she wears it all the time. She loves it. She had no idea. After this run, I'm gonna go show it. More keys, more keys. That's great. I love that she's so into it that she doesn't even realize when she's like getting something that is, I don't know. Sure, if you want to say it that way.
You want to?
I don't. Man, you know what my favorite space show is? All of them. My favorite space fiction show.
Ooh, I love space fiction.
You gotta throw some Star Trek in there, right? I don't know if any of those are Star Trek references. Farscape, Serenity, Kessel Run, Warp Factor 9. That's Star Trek. Okay. Whew. Close. Hey Ninja, how you doing? Man, I like space fiction, whether it has nudity or just implied nudity. There's a part where someone says, and then behind this closed door, someone takes their clothes off. That is some implied ass nudity, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, knows what time it is.
Why am I getting so many brown chests? Free brown chests. Do I get coolness from the icebreaker? I bet I do. I bet ice do. Number one pun. Mass Effect is a space fiction with nudity. How do you feel about the Mass Effect games? Good or too good? Oops, didn't pick it up. Hey, welcome back. Androned. Androned. Alone in the world was a little Androned. Damn. My little pup is biting baddies real good. Finish him up. Yeah. Got a lot of freaking blanks this run. Come on. Thank you. That part of the run out of the way. The need for... Oh, another guy. Okay. Loot box farming for your roommate. Okay, I know stream's supposed to start in an hour. Started early. Thanks for scaring me, phone. I liked all of them. I even liked the ending of Mass Effect 3. I know that it was essentially just different colors. That doesn't bother me much. But the journey, not the destination. I know I've just been picking them up on the floor. This run has been very giving. It's like that tree from that one book. The blank tree. I did kind of hate that the games felt more action-focused. I mean, I didn't hate it, but I did kind of wish for the RPG-ness of 1 in 2 and 3. But I still had a great time with the entire series. Andromeda, I just stopped playing. I didn't realize that I didn't like it until I found myself not playing it. It kind of sucks because I was like, this game's fun, this game's fun. And then I was like, man, I have no motivation to get back into that world. You're cracking me up. What I need instead of a million blanks, though, right now is maybe some ammo. All the keys are mucho apreciando, which I'm guessing is how you say appreciated. I don't know. I stopped taking French class in middle school. He didn't know it was called the Death Star. Or didn't know that what he was looking at was the Death Star. Look at all these keys and blanks. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got some more New Vegas love. I never got to the final fight of New Vegas, so fill me in. Ugh, that sounded like I was inviting you to
No, it didn't.
a pork session. Yes, it did!
The one person it did. Fully.
Fill me in!
Yeah.
See, you hear it now, don't you?
Yeah, because you did that to me. Not that.
Did what? Filled you in?
You just gave me that impression with your gross brain.
Bye. Bye. Now that I have, on the second, technically the second floor, I have 230 casings. Let's move along, little doggies. Oh, 200 casings. Fucked it up. I don't know where the secret is. I don't care. Ah, okay. They did that in 2 a little bit, where the people that you saved and got, you know, allied to you, would come in and do punchies and stuff, and sometimes hack. Hold up a shield with their magic. But yeah, that wasn't as big of a deal in the ending of 3. I understand people's frustration with 3, but I also think they forget what an enormous accomplishment the series was, and they're just ready to hate. It's so easy to hate. I hate how easy it is to hate. I know that sounds like I'm being ironic or sarcastic, but I do. Ain't that the first thing that most people want to do is dig apart and find flaws. I guess only for that series, though. I do that myself all the time. I like how, whoa, boy! Even, like, your relationship with Joker impacted, like, how far you got in, and all that stuff. It did, you know, it felt really video gamey, the way you went on these missions just so that people were a little bit tougher and more resilient in the final fight. But I mean, it's a fucking game, man. I don't know how else you tie all those disparate storylines together and have it actually mean something. You gotta pop a bless from Londog. Your sneezies.
Thank you.
Aw, he said thank you, but he sounded all stuffed up. I wish games like... I mean, Mass Effect 3 still did fine. I think Casey Hudson left BioWare at the right time after EA started really sticking those fingies in the pie. And I think getting out before Andromeda's release was probably very smart for him. But I think Mass Effect 3 was better than the consensus of it is. Andromeda, I was all defending it. I had a lot of fun flying around in Mako 2.0. I liked the powers and stuff. I hated how it was not in any way an RPG, and it seemed like it was trying to remind you to play online constantly. And then I realized that the writing was really flat, and I didn't care about any of the characters. So that's when I stopped defending Andromeda. Excuse me. Oh boy, this is a bad spot to be. Hey, we made it out. Oh, fuck, God. Just watching that bullet come straight from my face. Alright, I'm trying to use this floor to kind of regenerate some ammo. So that's why I'm using just the Molotov and the other one. Yeah. Rusty. Don't know if we need it. See, those were kind of my first Western RPGs. I was pretty used to JRPG anime cheesiness, and I thought the quality of Fallout 3, the Mass Effect series, and I still will defend to the death the expansiveness of the Mass Effect series, the completeness it felt before Andromeda, and like the believability of its universe. Like, I think it's a freaking feat of humanity to have accomplished something like that. I really do. I know that sounds like taking it a little too far, pushing a little too hard against the wall that isn't really there, but I really feel like the Mass Effect series showcased like the creative nature of people. I love well-written science fiction. I still to this day want Neil Stephenson to write a freaking game. He wouldn't call it science fiction though. He's got a problem with that term. Dude, some of the greatest ideas of science fiction in my mind, came from that. Like, they might have existed somewhere else, but I saw them for the first time because of Mass Effect. The DLC in 2 with Liara Tassoni and that planet where the ship rides on the fast-moving Terminator of that freaking planet. It's so cool. So it's like constantly in a storm. That's so goddamn cool. Like, it's not a fast-moving Terminator. It's a highly differentiated Terminator, I guess. It's very hot on the day side and very cold on the night side, so it produces these thunderstorms, which perpetually power the ship. And that's freaking... that's a genius idea executed wonderfully. That was just, like, graphically breathtaking. It used all of the, like, everything that video games had to offer over other medium as well. Like, choice, gameplay, graphics, I don't know, exploration. Shit you can't just get in a book. Oh my god. Fuck. I used too many blanks. I was just making sure I didn't use too many. And then I used too many. Yep. This isn't even a fight where flawlessing, there's any need for it. But I flawless the old king. So there's that, suckers. Yeah, I've gotten about 5 at this point, 5 or 6. I've gotten 4 or 5 rainbow chests. I had pretty much every experience you can have in this game. Gun sucks. Glitch chest is hard because you usually get it early too. Oh, table tech stun. Oh! Don't even bring up Gun Knight, Andron. That's why I said pretty much. Oh wow. I think you have a higher likelihood of getting one early. I honestly do, because I got one on my Switch version pretty soon, pretty new into the save file. Yeah. I think they like to get it in while you still don't know much about the game, so you haven't looked it up and seen videos of it online. Still more of a surprise. Prefer it. Water and Hearts turned into... Wait, I have the flak jacket. Shit. We gotta go... Get a beeline for bosses. Paper Eyes. I'm trying to figure out what those emotes mean. Womp, 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 womp. Okay. I like Life is Strange. I have no problem whatsoever with narrative games that are all choice-based. I thought there was a little bit of cringe in the writing. There's a little bit of fellow kids. But so what? You actually hang out with kids, they sound like a bunch of idiot assholes all the time. Sorry again to everybody that has kids.
Yeah, your kid's good job making better.
But I work with a bunch of like 19-year-olds, and they are lame, man. They're all saying yeet and shit in real life. And I just want to be like, stop it. Don't say yeet. Don't ever say yeet. It'll be, we'll all be happier.
I actually have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't know what it means. People say yeet, though. Trust me. And they buy $3,000 shoes that they, step in the mud in. I don't know. Because they're rich. Idiots. People say Gucci as an adjective now?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Ray does that at my job. He'll be like...
That shit Gucci, man.
He's like asking, like, are we ready for the show? He's like, are we Gucci?
Ugh. That's gross. Raymundo, stop it. Don't want me, I don't mean to hurt you, so help me, cheesy peasy.
Look how big my green bar is right now.
Oh, I was looking at your energy bar.
Hold on.
Catch a fish! Catch a fish! Oh, God damn it. Watching a boiled pot kettle whistle black.
That's about as big as you can make it, I think. 'Cause I have full...
That's what he said to her.
I have full, level, and then all the bonuses that I can think of. And you're just catching sardines in my huge green bar.
They're like, we don't give a shit about the size of your bar. Sard's in charge. Did you copy and paste your definition of molasses in the middle of that? On dog. Oh boy. Here's a 15-year-old streamer. Thick, dark brown syrup obtained from raw sugar during the refining process, a version of which is used in baking. Oh my god, that is my favorite quote. Oh, oh man. Whew, got tears in my eyes. Thank you, Lon Dog. That was wonderful. Ah, man, missed him. There we go. Oh. Oh my god, let's see what this is.
No matter how much I try to help someone, no matter how nice, I'm always treated like shit in this shit. Why can't I give any respect? Like, why doesn't anybody like me? I don't understand. Why does nobody like me?
Because you're gay.
No matter how much I try to...
Oh, hearing children talk makes me angry.
Your ideas are so bad.
Thank you. Oh, thank you for doing that, Andron. My mom sent me and my wife a picture of me when I was like 18 or something, and it made me so sad. Like, not that, I was much healthier and was working and everything. I just like, man, I was a dumb piece of shit. Look at me wearing this freaking short sleeve collared shirt just for fun. Like, that's not the reason. I don't think you're doing that. But I also had had a giant afro and wow, 2 keys on that? Oh, yeah, it is weird when I think that, like, I don't know. My channel is not growing. It's kind of stationary in its growth, and it sucks. But oh my god, I have a lot of money, and I could steal with that chaff grenade if I wanted to. But I'm not giving up my thing. But it's because I'm not gonna pander to the crowd that thinks that is interesting content. I put as much quality as I can into this stream. I spent a lot of money and time getting the stream where it is, like up to my standards. And I'm just not going to. I'm not gonna freaking. I don't know. I'm not gonna pander to babies. Yeah, I love everybody that comes to this channel on the regular, for real. I have met some of my favorite people in my life from streaming, and it's really fucking cool. But yeah, God, I couldn't imagine, like, trying to live up to the expectations of the fickle youth. Oh my god, I'm so fucking old. Like my background track for today, guys. Sneezy Deezy on the 1s and 2s. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really happy to be streaming. I get a little disappointed sometimes. You can go back and watch some videos where I'm like, how the fuck does this guy that started streaming 2 weeks ago have consistently 50 people? And it's like, oh yeah, because he knows how to use Twitter. Oh yeah, he knows how to pander. This sounds so full of my own. This is me smelling my own farts now. But it's also because he probably provides interesting content for the people who are seeking that content, if we want to be honest. Yeah, I don't know how to advertise. I don't know how to self-advertise even a little bit. Alright, we still got our 2 blanks. That's good. I just remember that we have that thing. So we don't blank. Hey, he's gonna keep doing damage while that guy's underground. I'm all about it. This is the only time it's okay for a boss to go underground, to go intangible, is when I have a pup that bites their ghost. Come on, keep biting him, doggy. Oh wait, he's not doing it. What are you doing, you worthless piece of shit?
Doggy? What the fuck?
Oh man. Don't worry guys, I talked to Brutus that way too. Don't worry. I've done giveaways, which is cool because I got like a humble bundle with 1 million things in it. And we did like a giveaway with Jackbox. The person that won was just like gone forever after they got their Hand of Fate or whatever I gave them. We got both bows today. All of this being said, I really respect the people who work hard and produce quality shit. Like, I think streaming is a fucking demanding thing if you're doing it full time for your like living expenses. No way, hoses. Nah, dude, I'd be squish squash applesauce if I started beef with Northern Lion.
You all know what that means.
Better. There we go. Still over $100. I did the math real quick in my head. Just trust me, okay? Oh, we don't need to buy a key. Was this floor 4? Nah, it's BMP. Black Mouter Pine. I do believe that Kanye sucks, but I don't gotta tell them that. They already know it in their heart of hearts. I need a freaking amulet or an elder blank. Alert your viewers when they have a chance to earn in-game loot? What the fuck is that, Twitch? Sometimes I forget that Twitch is like a major business, and so a lot of people use this as their like full-time job, and so there's guys on Twitch that like are constantly finding ways to pull in a little bit more money without literally living in front of the camera. I do feel bad for the people who this is no, I don't feel bad for them. They're freaking millionaires for the most part. But I feel something for the people who lose a major percentage of their income if they go on vacation for 4 days. Oh, I actually used to rap when I was younger. I think I'd be all right. I still catch myself walking around freestyling, and it makes me mad because it's embarrassing. Whoops! Did I just walk into an enemy? I don't talk about it much because it's like silly as shit. Really, is the main reason. But I was in a group when I was like, you guessed it, 15 years old. We used to do shows with this punk band. We were called, not kidding, Quiet Riot, because we did not know that there was a freaking 80s band with the same name. It was super embarrassing when we found out and listened to some of their music. Like that day, we were just depressed. But yeah, all of that is very true. It was me, a Jewish guy, and 2 white dudes. And it was a lot of fun. But we were trying too hard to sound smart. Like our lyrics were like way too verbose for their own goddamn good. They were overly wordy for the sake of being overly wordy. Well, if it's good, man, I mean, do what you gotta do. I have a coworker who's still raps to this day. He's like 33, has a wife and 2 daughters, works as a bartender at a Chinese restaurant with me, and then produces music and raps on the side. His name is Thrill, and he's cool. Just for me, it's embarrassing because of how fucking naive we were, as all 15-year-olds are. Yo, go away. I don't like those little guys popping up. Hey, Horst! How you been, buddy? Catching you around here more and more. I'm very happy to, for that to be the case. Oh, come on, let me through. You gonna be streaming in a little bit, dude? The Elite Four. See, that's cool. That's... These medical twins really put a sadness in into my bosom. God damn it. Getting it all wrong. Oh. I guess you don't usually stream. You stream before you, like, wake up in the morning, right? Or not before you wake up. That'd be really impressive. You stream upon waking up in the morning, mostly, right? You're always glug-glugging coffee. I usually do it before going to sleep. Because the only morning I ever see is, like, midnight to 5 a.m. That's nice. I like the layers. Ah, oh, fuck. Shit, I thought I fucked that one up. Oh no, I have... Okay. You don't ever need to blank when you have Full Metal Chain Kit. Oh shit, the other guy was still alive. There we go. Managed to sneak through that one. Ooh, 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 ooh. I was always the lyrics guy. I don't have much of a musical bone in my body when it comes to producing music. But I have a really good understanding of, like, meter and really good knowledge of a good mental thesaurus, he said stupidly. Here's an example of my mental thesaurus. So I basically was the reviser for the group. I had my own stuff, but I like helped revise a lot of the lyrics for the other members. I miss it. I miss getting on stage after a punk band called Grilled Cheese Sandwich, and, you know, embarrassing ourselves at kids' birthday parties and stuff. Sounds like I'm being sarcastic, but I'm not. It was a lot of fun. I was a pretty shy kid too, so it kind of was the only time I really got out of my shell. God, I'm so bad at that. If we couldn't think of, like, if someone had a pretty good, like, beginning of a rhyme, or beginning of a verse, but they couldn't figure out how to go with it where they want, it was kind of my focus, my specialty to take it there. We were making all of our freaking music on MTV's Music Generator on the PlayStation 1. I wonder if Daniel is still making music today. He did some freaking wizardry with that program. MG Carp. Stop telling me that my stream is about to start. Thank you. Alright, we're going in there. Have we found the shop yet? No. I like banana.
Banana?
What?
Nothing.
I didn't hear you.
Milk banana.
Milk,
Is that what you're talking about?
milk banana, yes.
Milk banana.
What?
Forget it.
Please go on, continue though.
Milk banana was like an insane like punk noise band.
Oh, I don't know them. This is the worst fucking shop I've ever seen. This floor is really disappointing me with its special rooms off of this big one here. Doom 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 bueno bueno. I'm not gonna buy that. I'm not gonna buy. Nano Machine Son. I don't have any blanks, so I should stop shooting up everything. This is this ended up being a pretty high health run. My lover, be my lover. Yeah, we might as well use up these 98. Yeah, get stunned. I think the very first time I heard Possum Kingdom by the Toadies was actually when I was driving to Portland, which is, in a strange way, a precursor for me moving from the Midwest to, not that strange of a way, moving to Seattle. I bet anybody who thought for 1 second could figure out how me going to Portland led to me moving to the Pacific Northwest. But let me explain it for you real quick.
Get it.
I had a couple friends who know this girl who used to live in Kansas City. She moved to Portland, OR, and they, I think 4 years ago now. God, that's fucking sad to think about. So long ago. They decided to go on a drive trip. Drive in their cars, vroom vroom, all the way from here, from Kansas City to Portland. Nah, it's not a no-hit. I haven't been hit in the last, like, 3 floors. I got hit on the first floor by the Old King because I burned 2 blanks really quickly, and then... Not the Old King, the Bullet King. I'm never going to not do that. Mix those 2 up. I did flawless the Old King. I still have the glass Guan stones to prove it. But yeah. I don't think I've been hit since... I don't know if I've been hit since the Bullet King. Now I'm gonna get hit. Thanks for bringing it up, Horst. Now I'm all focused. I was having so much fun talking about nonsense. But yeah, we went there. It was like a wonderful, beautiful time. Portland is a city that everyone, and also their mother, should go to. Your mother doesn't count as someone.
I know.
Mommy! But it's so lovely. And then I had a couple friends, Patsy and Chloe, who just got engaged, and I'm very excited about, who decided they were going to move either to Austin, Seattle, or one other place. So they went on a trip to Seattle, and my wife, my girlfriend at the time, Jackie, went with them. No, she didn't go with them the first time. She went with them once we had already agreed. We blindly decided to move out here without having seen the place, which I still think is pretty neat, and I'm very happy that I'm with someone who was cool doing that. There was this moment after they visited, or right before they visited. Wait, why am I still using this? That my wife was like, hey, if all the houses we look at are bad, can we not move? And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have to say no. I know that's not what you want to hear, but like, okay, so I didn't actually get hit there. I got hit, but I didn't get hit. I got flak bullets, flak jacket, and a lot of ammo. But that was the actual second time that an enemy touched me in any way. And it's all because of you, Horst. I am getting your ammo luck. Actually, first floor, I had total blank luck. Like a crazy amount of blanks. Second floor, or not first floor. Second floor, I left the oubliette with like a shitload of keys. The consumables have been dropping like crazy, but I have no chance for a lead guy because of the that first floor. Woo! Little wolf pup has been doing serious business on these baddies. And gave it all to me. Nah, this is a free run for me. I'm still usually, I mean, and I'm also still, until this floor, I was still using my starting weapon. Oh yeah, I need to go fight the boss now while I still have blanks. And 6 glass Guanstones on me. You'd have to be playing pretty badly to have to start her though, which... That's why I didn't want to do it. Yet. I just realized. Oh, fuck. That's not what I meant to happen. I had to use a blank. I hate it. But I had to use a blank there. Woo! Come on, come on, come on. Oh! That was a bad time, actually, to use my double vision. Should have saved it for this part. I wish that flak bullets actually counted as actually counted as bullets for things like the ghost or the genie puncher. What's it called? Magic lamp. I mean, that's what it is. It doesn't punch genie, but it uses genies to punch. That's what I was saying before. Alright, that's 4/5 of a lead god right there. Stupid first floor, man. That's always the most disappointing. Doot, 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 doot. Doo-doo-doo. Just looking at me and myself and me. Yeah, and soft skin forever. What a cool song. But yeah, Portland's dope. Seattle's better. Everybody should move to the Northwest. It's... Every day, I get crazy excited about how pretty it is. Like, I've been annoying the shit out of Jackie, just going like, look at how pretty it is. Every time we get in the car and go anywhere. Went to this little cafe called Stonehouse Cafe. And it's a butte. Not like a rock formation, but the other kind of butte. How pretty. Like right outside of it, there's a lake, and on the other side of that lake, or maybe it's part of the sound or something, but there's a water zone, and on the other side of that water zone, there's a bunch of like green evergreen hills with like houses lining it. It looks like a goddamn like island village. Like you see those images of like, I don't know, Greece or yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's a lake or a river or what. Oh, Hyperlight Blaster, thank you. Appreciate that. Do we need ammo for anything? Let's get out of here. Yeah, it's some sort of body of water that's bigger than a pond, but smaller than like the Panama Canal. But I don't know if it's part of the sound or if it's, you know, a little ocean zippity-doo inlet, or whatever it is. However, it's crazy pretty and I love it. I don't know the names of everything. I'm not Webster. The dictionary. That's true. But yeah, my first 2 years here, we pretty much went to Seattle proper, and beyond that just stayed in Renton. So it's really nice to like see a bit more. We're technically in outside of Renton now, in Seattle itself, but we're still like minutes from Renton. Like seriously, every time I drive, like for 5 minutes, I cross into Renton city limits. And Renton's pretty. There's the freaking airport, because it's so nice to fly out here. So people do it all the time. They're always like, if I'm lying, I'm flying. And then they go straight up into the sky. Just drink the water. One of the cool things that happened on that trip. Ooh, wrong way. was my my friend Kevin Hoback, who I do not mind saying his name first and last. He's a great guy, he really is. But he let me know that all of my music is shit, and so he likes like classic rock. He likes Billy Joel. He likes Tommy P and the HBs. Is it Heartbreakers?
Yeah, that sounds right.
He likes all of that kind of Bruce Springsteen, I would imagine.
Skinner.
He likes Skinner. He likes Madonna.
Ask him if he listens to Megadeth.
He likes Mega D.
Why?
Because he's not a pussy.
Why?
That's exactly why. This is Kevin Hoback. But he's one of the greatest people I've ever met. And I mean that sincerely. He's a really great person. But we were driving, and he didn't sleep the day before we left. He also didn't sleep at all in the car. And it was my turn to drive. There's this rule that we had all agreed on, that you could not complain about anybody else's music if you were not driving. You lost all right to complain if you weren't at the wheel. You can complain about your own music all you fucking want. Or if someone someone insisted that you play a song, you could then say, this song is shit. But old Sleepy Kevin decided that my music was so bad, he had to let me know and break the rules. And it was this moment where like it almost turned into a fight. And I was like, I don't give a fuck what you think about my music. I'm driving. I'm doing this to keep me alert while I'm on the road. Why don't you take a fucking nap, Kevin? And then he continued to not sleep. We got to Portland first night. He got drunk and ran away. Like, he invited, this is unrelated to our fight, but this is a greater description of Mr. Hoback himself, who I hope comes out here soon, and I'm going to force him to play Jackbox on the stream or something. Yeah, he was a really funny guy. He invited us all back to his house, not realizing that we weren't in Kansas City, and then walked away, severely sleep deprived and, just a little bit drunk, but drunk enough to think that he was in Kansas City. It was really freaking hilarious. And everybody, like the people we were coming out here to visit already knew him, so they weren't surprised by him behaving that way. Whoops, well, there's my other bike. But, yeah, God. That was a really fun trip. Wish you guys could have been there. But you can't, because it's in the past. Alright, we're blankless. We can lose our Guan stones at any moment now. Oh, Kevin's one of the people. Kevin and Jared, the two people I visited out here, I really miss from Kansas City. Not much else. I mean, Megan, a few of the other people. I don't know. You don't know who these people are. But it was really weird when I left Kansas City, and besides Nate and then these two guys, I realized that like I didn't have much time either. After 7 years, it's kind of a strange realization. Like, did I waste 7 years? Is that what I was doing? So we're probably not going to Lich Flawless because of the Full Metal Jacket, but we're going to do our best. hate this freaking room. So if I ever am doing this floor and I don't get this room, please make it known to me, because I feel like I have gotten it literally every time. I feel like I have gotten it. I've been very close to the end, and this room will be one of the last rooms, such as this particular one. Ooh, using water and ice. Oh, I walked off. All right, there's all my Guanson. Hey, do I have murder shotgun? No fall damage. Or the siren, excuse me. Oh my god. That's crazy. Yeah, it was the last room. I had to make sure I got that room before the end there. Ooh-wee. Riddle of Lead is really good. I forgot I had that too. Like movement, speed, damage, etc. It's like all stats up, basically. Don't be afraid. I didn't mean to screw you. So help me, penis. Ah! That scared me so badly.
Sorry. Glad it didn't happen during the fight.
Yeah, that would have been... Dang. Put it down on me. Do you wanna be my angel? Put it down on me. I almost forgot that I had the Hyper Light Blaster. Hyper Light Blaster. Do you wanna be my angel? Help me, Jesus. Alright. Whoa, he always starts like that, the freaking asshole. Yipes. There it is. Ah. Butt liquor. Oh well. Very close to an LF. I think I did really well during this fight for no blanks. And that was a good run. That was a ton of health and armor for not getting a lead god. But I did get a Lich flawless, or an Old King flawless. So I'm very, very happy about that. Let me see what this clip is. Hold on, dog.